right, welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. I'm going to turn off that heater. Yes, the snow was out this weekend. Pretty interesting. And did want to follow up on, well, first thing first, I'm going to throw up a little quick short-term trade about to get invalidated here, taken for about a $200 loss if this does get hit. What do I see here? A silver cross on the hourly. I entered right about here. And why did I do that? Well, lo and behold, volatility was increasing, and I took out this prior wick right here, and I was looking for some more continuation of the upside. Didn't quite get it here. And could we get a short-term bounce? In the complex world of Bitcoin and macroeconomics, we are here to give you a bird's eye view from the macro level down to the micro level. We're going to marry the two together and let them have a little baby and give you the best education we can every single day. I hope you enjoy the video. This looks like it wants to come down, and I might just go ahead and mark it out of this thing if I can finish up this video quicker, sooner than later. But, you know, very, very key to have those invalidations. So, yep, I was long here looking for a move up to about 24.6. And why is that? Well, and we could still get that move. Not only do we have hidden bullish divergence on the 12-hour, which is a strong time frame, a powerful time frame to say the least. We got multiple drives. So come back from this pivot right here. We got 1, 2, some might call it even 3 drives. 3 drives should give you a shot to the top side of the range or the green 55. If you're counting this as 2 drives, well, it looks like move already got hit at the yellow 21 right there. And we will be crossing back down below 22.98. So 22.98 on a candle body closure. We'll cross momentum back to the bottom side. And I would expect this trend line to get hit. Daily, what do I see on the daily? So let's get a cleaner chart up. By the way, if you want to join our Discord, there's a link in the description. Going to be posting some live trades. Looks like the first one posted in there is going to be a loser, but hey, that's part of trading. You got to know when to take those losses, and better to take them quicker than, sooner than later, and get on to the next trade. What else did I see here? So Gala looked like this was a pretty good potential trade setup. And why is that? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3. And again, getting the move up to the green 55, close enough is close enough. I'd actually be targeting a move all the way up to about 45 cents there. However, the 4-hour did not cross down yet. We'll cross down below 41, not 413. We're at, well, currently at cross down levels. So as long as we don't close below this prior wick, I'm expecting this one to move onwards and upwards alongside Bitcoin. Now, what just happened? The dollar was bearish as non-defense goods orders, excluding air. I wonder what that was bullish for the dollar. Durable goods, that was the big one. So we've got a few economic things on the board for this week. Check out this tweet right here from Jesse Cohen. So Monday, durable goods and pending home sales. Tuesday, we got the consumer confidence report. 3 Wednesday, I do believe ISM manufacturing and PMI should be a big day for the markets. And Thursday, jobless claims. And Friday, ISM services PMI. So another thing you want to mark off, I believe, is March 22nd. That'll be the next Fed rate hike, and they are pricing in, well, with about a 50% chance, or don't quote me on that, 30% chance of a 50 basis points rate hike coming in next month. And so, still my base case for, a soft landing is still not my base case. I think most likely we are going to be due for a hard recession some point this year, and perhaps third quarter. But I don't necessarily think the lows are completely in for crypto. Although, again, my base case was something like this for the weekly time frame as we broke down here. Let's clean it up on this chart. We broke the 100 percentile, didn't quite get down to the $10,000 level we were looking for. So a retest, perhaps as high, somewhere around 31 to 35. And then, recession and bond market implosion. And I think we could see that $10,000 level at some point. Complete macro reversal conditions are not in my book yet. Don't have to, have time to go over all those in detail right now, but I did want to just kind of briefly bring that up again. So again, what are we looking at on the 4 hour? We did have, so not only on the 12 hour, but also on the 4 hour, we have hidden, and to me, this looks like a higher low, guys. I mean, I think a lot of people wanted to front run that signal. Looking for some more upside price action. However, we got the silver cross to the downside, and it is the second cross. So will this one be more fatal than the prior one, which you can see right here? This death cross came in, tested the green 55, and shot back down. Nobody will know, but I do imagine that a closure above 23.9 very likely gets us that move up to the 24,600 level. And a closure below here could very well break this ascending triangle to the downside and give us that move down to about 18.5. So very, very important trend line, I'd say, even on a 4 hour time frame. Want to see that hold up. And then on the daily, of course, you got the green 55 coming in right there. So do we move up to 24.6 first and then come back down there? I do imagine something like that happens. I don't see any tremendous bullish things on the board, especially with this little rally just getting faded. So I will leave us there with that, saying, hey, look, let's keep an eye out on Wednesday, the big ISM manufacturing numbers coming out and PMI, and then services there. What else I want to touch on really quick? So NASDAQ getting a bit of a bounce. And let's see. NASDAQ getting a bit of a bounce. And are we looking for that target to get hit? Is that the target on the NASDAQ? That is the 618. We already tagged the 0.5. And question is, are we going to get a bounce here? So another thing to keep an eye on with the dollar is we have not quite hit the 105 target, 105.70 target. We did hit 105. We're waiting for a daily closure above 105.70, and that would beget continuation up into this green box, which would likely hurt the risk on assets. So that's it for the dollar, and the week is open. Again, a strong weekly close like that. Momentum to the upside, volatility just beginning to tick up. Does look like, more likely than not, we are going to break this area. Now, if we do reject there, right here where we're at, in a sense, you know, this is not even considered a weak bounce. Yeah, we didn't quite make it up to that 382. So, you know, quick moves up to the upside if we break above 105. And if we reverse from right here and close anywhere back below 104, or call it the green 55 at, 103.75, then, you know, looking for some quick moves back down, and the target to get hit on the 6 month, which we did talk about, coming in at about 99 now. The monthly closure on, so are we potentially putting in a higher low? You know, we would want to see the month close in 1 day and 8 hours. So month is closing very soon. And what does that bring me on to Bitcoin? Indecision candle. We have not filled the gaps to either to the upside or to the downside yet. And that's what I do imagine, is gaps will get filled to the upside and to the downside at some point. This gap and this gap does want to get filled. Price action, I think gaps get filled at about 93% of the time. So I'd be looking for that to happen at some point. Do I want to touch on anything else? Let's take a look at Dixie. So the one thing that did help us out, if you're a bull today, the durable goods orders month over month came in at negative 4.5%. So that was the lowest read, I think, in a very, very long time. So that was good for Powell, showing that, hey, people are ordering less stuff. What are durable goods? Items that are expected to last at least 3 years are referred to as durable goods. Interesting. So those orders are way, way down, showing, hey, that maybe people are not buying as much as they were. But it does look like a bit of a sea of red here. This is the other one to keep an eye on, Stacks. I've heard some good things about this one. It is available on Coinbase. Nightmare on Coinbase. Good old coin snapper. And we're getting the golden cross on the daily and back in the critical zone. So does this have one more 20% leg higher? Well, today it did. Today it did. The 5-day, what does it say? Wow, really getting up there. On the 5-day, volatility is redlining, and 5-day will be closing here soon. ICP, another one, did not quite get up to the green 55. Doggy coin, how's Mr. Doggy? Kind of holding the higher low structure here as long as that's happening. Good enough for me. GRT and DYDX, I heard this one was pumping here today as well. Rumors all over the Twitterverse that this is perhaps going to be one of the best decentralized leveraged exchange, or whatever you want to call it. It is an exchange that is now becoming popular. All right, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. I'm going to sign out now, and we'll be back tomorrow with some more crypto news. Take care.